puffy white clouds here and there.
Very good. And then, so is it the day? It is the daytime, but just cloudy. Is that correct?
Yes, daytime.
Ah, very good. And I want you to walk. It might sound strange, but I want you to drift toward that boat. And your feet will leave the mast, and you will just drift toward the boat with no problem at all. It'll actually seem very natural. And as you float toward the boat, it's going to become clearer and clearer. And I want you to describe those stripes, or what is that for real? What do you see? What is that? What are those stripes? Is that a color paint?
I'm a little bit on top of it, but the way I saw it, it's a white boat and it has a red stripe that is going around it. I want it closer to the deck now.
So are you floating above it then?
Yeah.
So go ahead and first, before you come all the way down, do you see the people, the fishermen, or the fish, whoever was on the boat? Can you see them?
I can see one at least.
Ah, very good. I want you to go ahead and land on the boat, and they'll greet you when they see you, and they won't be surprised at all. Oh, did they greet you?
Yeah.
Very good. And what did he say?
He's just waving his hand. He's a bearded fella, looking happy, jolly.
Ah, very good. Now he knows what you are, and he knows exactly what you're doing. He just wanted to make sure that you weren't uncomfortable. And I want you to go over and greet him. And he will greet you and tell you who he is. And I want you to just tell me who he says he is.
I cannot hear anything, but I'm getting a sense of something with the B, maybe Barry or Barriel.
Did you shake his hand then?
Yes.
Strong hands?
Very much.
Ah, very good. And how was he built? How was he built? Is he young or is he old?
He's around 50s. He has seen the sea, it seems like.
Okay. And he's smiling though, huh?
Yeah. Somewhere behind his bushy beard.
Oh, okay. And he's talking to you, but you just can't hear it, huh?
Yep.
Now, I want you to look over. You'll see there's a table sort of coming off the side of the boat, and it has a big glass of water on it. Can you see that?
Yes.
Now, I want you to go over and drink that water. It's really delicious, and it's going to feel good going down. But as you drink it, it's going to raise your vibration really high, and you'll be able to hear everything. You'll be able to hear the water. You'll be able to hear Barry, and you'll hear and understand everything he says. So have you grabbed the water yet?
Yeah, I consumed it.
How was it?
Nice and refreshing.
Very good. Now this time I'd like you to face Barry and say, can you hear the water now?
Not really.
Okay. So I want you to address Barry again. Now I want you to just say, Barry, and ask him where are we? What is the name of this water? This body of water. He'll tell you.
Perhaps a crystal ocean.
Very good. So is he speaking to you telepathically, or did you hear this out loud?
It's an impression, so it's maybe telepathic or something else, but it's an impression.
Very good. And you say crystal
ocean.
Have you heard of that ocean before?
No.
Very good.
I don't think so.
So now look at him. You guys look normal human. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And ask him what what country or what province or what area are you in? He'll tell you.
I got the impression of a turkey.
Oh, very good. And I want you to really look at him and just describe everything about what he's wearing, everything that you can describe.
He has a bushy beard that really covers his face, and I would say blue eyes. He has seen the sea. He's doing what he loves, and he has a stripy hat, I think.
Ah, excellent. And who else? You say there was another figure on the boat as well. Can you look around? Do you see them?
Let's see, maybe on the other side. Let's try.
Okay, go ahead and walk over.
I got the impression of a maybe tall, thin man.
Ah, very good. How old do you think he is?
He seems to be just minding his own business. He seems to be more quiet, perhaps.
Did he acknowledge you, or?
I don't think so. I'm a little bit far.
Very good. We don't want to disturb him, but he won't do. He'll keep about his business. You're not frightening or threatening in any way. I just want you to get a little closer, just to get a better impression of him. That's all. We're just curious.
I'm not getting much. I think he's just staring at the sea.
Oh, very good.
Facing away a little bit.
Now, do you see any fish or anything? Do they have baskets of fish at all?
Seagulls are in the fence.
Oh, very good. And I want you to look on the actual ship itself. Now that you're on it, how big would you say it is?
It's not very big. It's meant for through 2 or 3 people who are fishing.
Oh, excellent.
I would say maybe 15 meters width.
Okay. And I want you to look at yourself now. Do you still have this long curly hair?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, very good. Now I want you to look for a door or a hatch. Do you see a door that would take you onto the quarters? You know, is it?
Yeah, I think there should be a door in the front.
And I don't want you to open it. I just want you to go and look at the door. Tell me when you can see the door.
I can see that.
And just describe the door first.
It's a wooden door. It's 2 doors which you pull open, and they are made from thin planks which go vertical. It's been, I think, oiled and everything. It's looking nice, and it's sort of rounded from the top.
Very good. And as you look at it, are there any portals or windows or anything?
No, it's solid wood.
A solid wood door. Well, we're not going to be here long. I want you to look around the edges of the door. And there's a beautiful light that's going to trace those doors. And once that light starts poking through and coming around the edges, I just want you to tell me, what color is that light?
White.
Oh, beautiful. Now, one of your guardians are going to come forward, and I just want you to tell me when the door opens who comes forward. This is someone that you can communicate with. That'll just give you a better idea of where you are, and they know exactly what you're doing before you come back. And are the doors opening yet?
Yeah.
Are they opening in or opening out?
Out.
Ah, beautiful. That means someone is going to come out. And I want you to see and tell me who comes out.
I can cannot see, but I got an impression of perhaps Jesus Christ.
Ah, very good. Very, very good. And I want you to ask Jesus. He has a message for you. Ah, what did he say?
No, I'm just laughing that is it the Barry or is it Jesus Christ? Do I have a beard fixation?
Okay, very good. And he has a message for you. Just take the message and get the message.
I get the impression of just love yourself.
He says to love yourself. There's more. Don't think about it. Just let whatever comes forward. How's that light looking? Is it very bright?
Consume the scene, I suppose.
You said consuming. Does it consume the whole?
Yeah, it's just blocking everything. It's just one.
Oh, very good. Doesn't hurt your eyes though, does it?
No way.
Very good. I want you to feel that light. And how does that light feel? Just relax and let the light encompass you.
It's all encompassing. It's nice. It's relief.
Beautiful. And as that light encompasses you, I want you to, it has a message. It has a message of loving yourself, but there's more. Just go ahead and receive the message before you come back into this scenario.
I'm getting impressions, even there are impressions of my own thoughts. First was like a terminal, and then sabotage, but somehow, I don't know, are they connected? Are these just my own things?
I keep trying to tell you from the beginning, it's all your own thoughts. Every last thing that you hear, I just want you to tell me what it is. Now you're starting to think and trying to get back into your right brain, your left brain, but I want you to stay in your right brain and just tell me whatever is coming through. So are you at a terminal right now? Is that what that ship is? And when I ask you this, what's the impression that you get? Is the ship a terminal?
No, I didn't see it before, no.
Okay, so you say you feel like you're at a terminal, so you could possibly go wherever you desire then, huh?
I feel I got the words of a terminal and sabotage.
And sabotage. So are you sabotaging yourself from, what are you thinking right now? Are you thinking this isn't real, or that you're afraid to go in this light, or you're afraid for a message, or?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
I wouldn't be afraid of the light, but I don't know. Possibly.
Well, I keep getting on my end that Glenda is there. And Glenda is a fairy. And she's very bold. She has no problem with coming forward.
Yes.
What are you laughing? Did she come forward?
No, it's just the way you describe her.
Oh, yes. She's very bold. I want you to go ahead and speak into the light and ask Glenda to come forward. She knows how to make you not afraid of anything. And if she comes forward, I want you to tell me what impression or what she looks like. Now she'll show herself. She has no problem with showing herself either. Just a beautiful bright light, that's it.
I sort of got the feeling of when you said that she had come through, that kind of like a feeling of light flashing maybe in my eyes, but then it faded. But I cannot say anything about Galinda, is she or not.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Remember, it's all you. It's all you. There's no one else but you. We're inside of your deepness. And obviously you're on the boat somewhere in Turkey on Crystal Ocean. And the door is open. And the light is coming through. And you first thought Jesus Christ. And now, see, you're thinking, oh my gosh, this is funny. Am I going to go into my... Stay where you are. Stay in the moment. It's okay to laugh. A lot of people think when they get in these sessions, so many other things are happening or whatever. But it's only going to happen what you allow to happen. So that's why I say take a long, slow, deep breath. And as your vibration rises, everything becomes clear. And just allow. Give yourself permission to not sabotage. Don't sabotage your journey. You're at a station where you can go anywhere you desire. You said you love the stars. Would you like to travel up into the stars and just see the heavens?
Very much.
Ah, very good. And I want you to reach out, and Glinda's going to take you by the hand. And she's going to take you into the light. And go ahead and go into the light. And feel yourself swishing up into the air. Feel yourself swishing. I'm giving you the suggestion to go up into the air, and you're going higher and higher. You could actually look down behind you and see the boat becoming smaller and smaller. But it feels very natural going into the air. And you're going into the air. You're leaving the Earth's atmosphere, but yet you're protected in a pyramid of light. And I want you to tell me once you get into deep outer space, beautiful. Can you look back down at the earth and just see it?
Yeah, it's covered in clouds.
Oh, it's beautiful though, huh?
Yeah, a little different this time.
Oh, very nice. And I want you to just look out into space. Look at all the beautiful, beautiful stars. Can you see them?
Yes.
Very nice. And how does it feel to be up there?
It feels fantastic.
Excellent. Very excellent. And did Glinda take you up, or did you just go up by yourself?
I got the impression that someone took me by the hand and we were going very fast, hand raced through the atmosphere, through the planet, and then just
out into
chilling here.
That beautiful space. And if you look out, just describe the stars for me, if you will. Any colors or anything that you may see. You tell me. What do you see out there?
Yellow stars, and then the first impression when we came here was Mars, like red planet.
Oh, very nice. Had you always had a desire to go to Mars?
Not in particular, no.
Okay.
But I've been fascinated by it, for sure.
I want you to look in the direction of where you think Mars is, and tell me, can you see a red planet?
It's in the front left. It's not far. It's actually quite close.
Are you interested to go closer?
Why not?
Oh, very good. And let's go and move toward Mars. We're just exploring. That's all. And tell me when you're out. I don't want you to land on Mars. I just want you to be to where you can see it and it looks like the size of the moon from on Earth. Tell me when you get that close.
That's how close it was before.
Oh, very good. So is it bigger now that you're going closer?
Yes.
Oh, very good. Now, I want you to look to your right, and there is a vortex, a spinning light. Can you see that?
Spinning black hole, kind of.
Well, you tell me. What do you see? What do you see?
I got the impression of a spinning black hole.
Now I'm going to make the suggestion that a beautiful silver UFO is going to come through that black hole, and it's coming over to meet you. Don't be surprised, because you're going to go on that ship in a minute. I want you to tell me when it's up close to you, and you want you to give me the full description of it, please.
I got the impression of a silver disc, and it has a blue top. It's not a window, but it's almost like solar panels.
Oh, interesting. And the hatches is going to open up. And you tell me, where does it open up? And when it opens up, you're going to be able to go inside.
I think it opens from the top.
Ah, very good. So go ahead and enter that way. Now, when you go into this ship, the vibration is very high, and your vibration is going to increase, and you will be going deeper and deeper and deeper. And tell me, as you come into this ship, what does it feel like, and what do you see?
I'm in the center of the UFO, and the top portion which looked like a solar panel is actually window, and I think they are in 6 hexagon shape. And there are a lot of green bushes around, like their vegetation, self-sustained.
Ah, very good. That's inside of the ship?
Yes, I'm in the center floor.
Ah, beautiful. Now I know that there's someone in there as well. I don't want you to be surprised, but they're going to come forward, and you just tell me who comes forward. I know your vibration raised really high when you entered into that place. You're comfortable, safe, and protected.
I got the impression of a gray alien.
Ah, very good. And that gray alien has a message for you as well. What is their message?
Maybe factory?
Oh, that's what that ship is? A factory? What type of factory? Just asking.
Getting anything else.
Oh, very good. So as you look at those bushes, are they all still there?
Yeah.
What are there any berries, or does it have any type of fruit or anything? Look closer at the leaves.
They are very tall green bushes, and they go to the ceiling. They go up to the ceiling. I cannot notice any berries or flowers, just the greenness.
Oh, very good.
At the moment, they are like herbs, green, big herbs.
Oh, excellent. And I have a question: is it bigger on the inside than it looked like from the outside?
Absolutely.
How big does it look like on the inside?
Grocery store.
Okay, very good. And is that all there is there? Is just greenery?
There should be something behind the green area.
So
in the outer edges.
Well, before you go to the outer edges, what is the greenery in? Are they in baskets or are they on the what are they rooted in?
They are in some type of baskets, some type of cagings. Not cagings, but in some type of boxes or aisles.
Understood. And how many would you say that there is, just counting all the way around you?
24 maybe.
Excellent.
Thereabouts.
Oh, very nice. And as you look at them, does it look like there's an aisle between them that you could actually walk in a little deeper and see what's
yes.
Okay, but before you do that, look back up at the blue. Can you see outside of the ship?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Now I want you to go ahead and walk in deeper and tell me what's just beyond these bushes or these trees, these tall trees. Oh, good. What is it? I love that you're smiling. What is it?
I think the area looks dark, but maybe there is a sort of control section that they are the ones who are operating the ships.
Okay. And do you see anyone operating the ship?
Maybe at least one gray fellow.
And here's my question. You've seen session after session of me doing this very process with other people, and now that you're deep in this state and you're on the ship and you're safe and you're looking around, how do these images, do they like pop into your head and fade away? Or, I mean, because the trees are there and you can look back and you can look back and see the top of the bushes, but when it comes to looking at the graves or the area, what's the difference? Could you tell me?
I would say it's very strong when we came to the ship, but then a little bit it fades away, and then I cannot properly picture what happens in the darkness. My impressions are very faint most of the time, so they are very faint to begin with.
So are they fast? Are they, like, I remember the other day I did a session and it would flash in my head and be gone already like that.
I got the impression of a word or scene, and it comes typically before you finish the questions. I get the impression of a Mars or similar.
Very good. So I love that because it makes it seem like I'm not really leading you, but it's coming before I say it. That's interesting.
Yes.
Oh, very good.
Very often.
Oh, very good. I know I have this feeling of like I'm there myself, and so as you go ahead, you said it was in a circular pattern, or it looked spherical. Does it look like you can walk around the outside of the tree all the way around? Outside of the boxes where the trees are, or the bushes?
It's dark outside, like they are in the shade.
Understood.
It's dark there.
Well, let's go back out to the center again. And as soon as you get to the center, I want you to look up and tell me, can you see the blue glass or the blue covering into the
Yeah,
light?
and I think this time around there was light coming through the windows.
What's coming through the windows?
Faint lights.
Oh, very nice. You might be traveling. So before you go up toward that, I want you to look what you're standing on. What are you standing on?
I think it's a metallic floor. It's made from those 6 hexagon, whatever, 6-sided shapes.
And look at your feet again. Oh,
okay. White clouds here and there.
Very good. And then, so is it the day? It is the daytime, but just cloudy. Is that correct?
Yes, daytime.
Ah, very good. And I want you to walk. It might sound strange, but I want you to drift toward that boat. And your feet will leave the mask and you will just drift toward the boat with no problem at all. It'll actually seem very natural. And as you float toward the boat, it's going to become clearer and clearer. And I want you to describe those stripes, or what is that for real? What do you see? What is that? What are those stripes? Is that a color paint?
I'm a little bit on top of it, but the way I saw it, it's a white boat and it has... Yes.
Now, I want you to go over and drink that water. It's really delicious and it's going to feel good going down. But as you drink it, it's going to raise your vibration really high and you'll be able to hear everything. You'll be able to hear the water. You'll be able to hear Barry. And you'll hear and understand everything he says. So have you grabbed the water yet?
Yeah, I consumed it.
How was it?
Nice and refreshing.
Very good. Now this time I'd like you to face Barry and say, can you hear the water now?
Not really.
Okay. So I want you to address Barry again. Now I want you to just say, Barry, and ask him where are we? What is the name of this water? This body of water?
The red stripe that is going around it. I want it closer to the deck now.
So are you floating above it then?
Yeah.
So go ahead and first, before you come all the way down, do you see the people, the fishermen or whoever was on the boat? Can you see them?
I can see one at least.
Ah, very good. I want you to go ahead and land on the boat and they'll greet you when they see you and they won't be surprised at all. Oh, did they greet you?
Yeah.
Very good. And what did he say?
He's just waving his hand. He's a bearded fella, looking happy and jolly.
Ah, very good. Now he knows what you are and he knows exactly what you're doing. He just wanted to make sure that you weren't uncomfortable. And I want you to go over and greet him. And he will greet you and tell you who he is. And I want you to just tell me who he says. Water, he'll tell you.
Perhaps a crystal ocean.
Ah, very good. So is he speaking to you telepathically or did you hear this out loud?
It's an impression, so it's maybe telepathic or something else, but it's an impression.
Very good. And you say crystal
Ocean?
Ocean? Have you heard of that ocean before?
No.
Ah, very good.
I don't think so.
So now look at him. You guys look normal human, is that correct?
Yeah.
And ask him what country or what province or what area are you in? He'll tell you.
I got the impression of a turkey.
Oh, very good. And I want you to really look at him and just describe who he is.
I cannot hear anything, but I'm getting a sense of something with the B, maybe Barry or Barriel.
Did you shake his hand then?
Yes.
Strong hands?
Very much.
Ah, very good. And how was he built? How was he built? Is he young or is he old?
He's around 50s. He has seen the sea, it seems like.
Okay. And he's smiling though, huh?
Yeah. Somewhere behind his bushy beard.
Oh, okay. And he's talking to you, but you just can't hear it, huh?
Yep.
Now, I want you to look over. You'll see there's a table sort of coming off the side of the boat, and it has a big glass of water on it. Can you see that?